just before the stream. Be live. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Travel. All right. We're in Saitama City, just letting for YouTube know, like we're in Saitama City and Typhoon is hitting us. So we'll have periods of just crazy rain, and then this isn't too bad. It was way worse coming over earlier, but seems like we've got our connection back. I was just gonna see how far we can go on this walkway with the rain and everything. And we're good. We're gonna check out some shops and other stuff too. Hey Gregos, thank you, buddy. Always helps to have that test to make sure we're going. When it starts raining really heavy, I'm going to do a quick story as well because it's just nice with the wild weather. Can we walk all the way to the post office? Oh, that's cool. That's actually really nice. This is like, please take your dog's poop home with you, and the dog is saying, please also be careful of places of pee. Let's be careful about where we pee as well. I'm assuming the dog and not me. Which funny, as we're coming up on a place where there's a pee story. But I don't need to say it. I don't need to tell that story today, right? Because last time everybody made fun of me for it, so. Beware, giant drops of rain may fall on your head. Who knows at this point? It's pretty neat how far this overhang extends. So if you work in this area, you can walk to work from the station with very little exposure to rain and snow and stuff. It looks like these are made by like kids. Some of them. I feel bad if this is like a proper artist. I spent years on this weird looking dragon. Nah, man, this has got to be done by kids. Look at this derpy bird. There's no way this is like... What do you think? Do you think like a proper artist did these? I don't know, man. What is this? What is that? Maybe I don't want to know. Hey, what's up, Paul? How you doing? Is it pretty typhoony where you are? I don't think I'm going to stay dry, but I'll stay as dry as I can. This place has a lot of overhangs, but I kind of like the sound of the rain. I want to walk out there. My shoes are already wet, so at this point, what do I care? That's where you sit your peach. That's the, I'd say painful peach print, but I guess everyone's different, so yeah, depends. Buoyant or no. Is that what you saw? I was seeing something different. Maybe we all see what we want to see. Look at this. Growing up in a city that rarely rains, it's nice to experience this. Hey Gregos, were you born to be wild? Sorry. Wow. Crazy. Portland always rains and there's no cover. Portland needs to take notes. Yeah, so that's the thing, like, San Diego, I'd say like 5% of the year is rain, if that. It may have changed since I left, but that's how it was before. I just rarely get rain. I get like, we'll have a couple of days of rain, then a couple of months without rain. We don't get typhoons. There's palm trees here for some reason. Oh, it's a hotel, that's right. The Mark, Grand Hotel. Oh, Greggles, I'm gonna try to figure out how to disable that live rewind before the trip too. Oh boy, oh, Jesus. I got one of those umbrellas. This is smart in a corporate area. They put, I like the convenience store eating space. They're usually pretty insistent you can't drink alcohol, things like that, which is smart. Don't want people in there getting just smashed, but it's more for like coffee and snacks and stuff. They're pretty cool. Some of the shops have gotten rid of them, but they were kind of popular. I never understood that. Oh boy, it's raining 24/7. Let's not do anything about shelter. Yeah, right. Japan's pretty good about it because, like, I mean, for the corporate stuff, they don't really care probably so much, but the idea of getting people, this is not new, but a newer metropolitan area. So I think when they designed it, they put this whole stretch so people can get to their residencies and their the residences, corporate offices, and there's a post office here that's open till like midnight. So if you really need to mail something out, you can go to this post office. I actually forgot that the walkways go all the way to this post office. And all these really cool, there's a lot of neat buildings here in this area. The skyline looks cool. It's made to look futuristic. If you're on YouTube watching, the thumbnail has like a bit of an aerial shot. Oh, no, I used a different one, never mind. Damn. The first thumbnail had an aerial shot. And then I ended up going with a different one. Yeah, like everyone who's saying like Saitama is just farms and nothing, it's because places like this didn't really exist like 50 years ago. There's a lot of development projects where they're actually making the cities really nice, but then as soon as you get out of the city, it's just farms and nothing, so I get it. But this is also close to our sort of capital city of Saitama, so could be one of the reasons. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get a drink, right? Let me do that now. I really love this tea. Another quick pie this. Oh yeah. Wow. There we go. What's that sound? Do you hear that? Remember like the OG Space Ghost cartoons? They had that one with the prehistoric type one with those blobs. It sounds like that. Cheers, guys. Yeah, maybe it is a gutter. I'm gonna try to find the source of the sound. Something about to explode. Could be. Super Viva Ho. It's Super Viva Home. That's pretty funny though. Super Viva Ho. Oh yeah, it's down here. The sewer's like exploding. Yeah, that's not good. Check this out, guys. Oh. That can't be good. Ruh-rohs. Sounds like you after too much dairy. It's a sonic drowning sound. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, not the neck cam. No, anything but that. Oh. The sound's coming from here. Can you guys hear it? Bloop, 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 bloop. That's just an overflow, yeah. From the Discord, I still think about the YouTube video talking about what's stereotypical from each prefecture. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a whole song in a movie about Saitama being boring. Oh, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. We're over on YouTube as well, if anybody wants to just pop in and give a quick like and head back over. That's always appreciated. The main stuff is always over here on Twitch. We've been streaming on Twitch for about nearly 3 hours already. Started with some tests of the studio and driving over. Is the sewer cover? Wait, hold on. Moments of philosophy with B Teriyaki. Is that sewer cover keeping the sewer from us? Or are we actually the sewer and it's stopping us from getting inside? Deep thoughts with Teriyaki. Hey, Josh, thank you very much. Thank you, Gregos. Oh, I got barrel of coffee here. Barilla coffee. I want a barrel of coffee. Let's do it. You guys know barrel of coffee, right? Oh, this one doesn't take quick pie. How dare you? You little bastard. I think I got lots of change though. 140. Coffee used to be 100 yen back in my day. Now it's 140 yen. Damn it, inflation. I'm sitting here like an old lady picking out change from my change purse. There we go. Time for a barrel of coffee. Be philosophy, Chan. What was that really nasty energy drink you had? Oh, what was it? I think the name was just as bad as the drink. It was like Loco something. I don't remember. Or just UCC in general. I don't have it here. Coffee in this economy? I like this because it comes in a little barrel can. And so we started calling it Barrel of Coffee. And then it's shortened to Barrel of Coffee. It sounds like a name, it's perfect. I'm gonna drink a barrel of coffee. Barola. What's wrong with Loco? Oh, you're the only Loco we need, buddy. The ability to seek during live stream is called DVR. Oh, I know the DVR setting. I didn't know that was it. Okay. I know exactly where to turn that off, Greggles. Thank you. I probably can't turn it off now, right? But I can turn it off before the next stream. Thank you, man. How's Barrel? Actually, I don't think this is even that good. I just love the can. They've won me over with design and marketing. There's a break in the wall here. It looks purposeful. Don't you think? It looks like it's a design. Because it's perfectly broken and separated, but nothing happened. Look, the echo here is weird. Yeah, that's interesting. There's a spot we can watch the trains, I think. Time to go feed Micro. But are you feeding Micro, or is he allowing you to feed him? I don't know. I'm obviously not you. I can't do the philosophy thing. Quite the same. Holy! What is this? Look at this abomination. Someone's like, we've got about 17 pounds of clay. There's just like a little poop up here too. You see the poop? It's a sausage. Wasn't there a spot with an overhang and a view of the train? Oh, it's at the station. Yeah. All right. Let's go under the thing. Relative Rob, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Poo-pooing more world announcement. This is swirly poop. Why is it on there? I want to know more. Why? Give me reasons. Oh, look at that train. It's a tanker. Japan Oil Terminal. Okay, so it's oil, or just the company's called that? I still want to see that one that just took off. That thing was nuts. All right, I gotta get out of the rain for a second. My shoes are soaked. My socks are soaked. Ah! Oh no! Oops. Relative Rob, I accidentally shadow banned you. How do I undo that? I just, wait, how did that happen? A what? It said you've been shadow banned. I did not mean to do that. Can you guys see Relative Rob's chat? You're welcome, I like the rainy day content. See, what a nice thing to say, and immediately gets shadow bans? Not cool. Nice poop. What's the inspiration of the art piece? Yes. Just yes. All right. Cheers. Barrel of coffee. It's all relative. Just had a crazy train accident around my area. Oof. Institutional. I don't even know if I should read that. Fat finger to new follower. Yep. Gregos, can I ask you a question? No, he's banned? No. Hold on. I undid it. Should work. Okay, you see, all right, good. I have to go on my phone. Okay, sorry. You're worth it, Relative Rob. I'm going there right now. Is there a section for shadow bans? Seems okay. He's not banned? Okay. Yeah, don't say that. Who said he's banned? Peepo Jr., how dare you? Gotcha. Okay, we're good. He's not banned. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. Gregos, if I take off that DVR, is there any disadvantage besides just not being able to go back in the VOD? Because I'd rather take that ability away to not have it behind for everybody. I wasn't, okay. I like accidentally tapped a few things and it's like, this user's been shadow banned. Like, wait, what? All right. I think we've reached the limit of this. Yeah, it's okay. I just like the can being a barrel. Okay. Then I will make sure to turn that off from today. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I can't think of any either. We might discover something, but yeah. I think this is better. Wait, we can go down? What's down? What's downstairs? I must know. Basically makes it like Twitch. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Wait, let me get rid of this first. Any hard offs today? We could, if everybody wants. But the Hokkaido trip, we're hitting 70 stamps. We're gonna hit like a ton. Not 70 shops, but we'll get 70 stamps if we can. We're gonna be going to a ton over the next 2 weeks. So I didn't want to overdo it before then, but if we want to stop by one, could make that happen. If you really need to look up so early in the stream, nah, it's fine. I think it's better than, because it's just annoying when people are chatting, but they're like 10 minutes behind and they don't realize it. 70 hard offs an hour. That's too much. There's 70 stamps to be had. I marked them all in Hokkaido. There's also about 15 up in Aomori in northern Japan. So I can hit, if I was really able to do it, I could hit like 80 stamps this trip, but I don't think we can hit all 80. I just don't know what was down here. Seems like bike parking, more corporate offices. Is this whole thing accessible underground as well? Oh no, it's just the parking lot, okay. No, this is Saitama, man. I've gotten every stamp possible, but I recently discovered that when you go a second or third or more times, you can get stamps for those. This guy looks super happy. You can get stamps for those, and then I like bonus stamps. Hey, blank poster, thank you for the follow. Wow, I just refreshed, so 10 is behind it. Usually on Twitch doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. A refresh does fix that. But yeah, and you know, they change. A lot of the ones I've hit around here, I hit ages ago, so they change a lot, which makes it worth checking them out again, always. It's like a movie tunnel. How's the Typhoon going? It's like, it comes and goes. We get really heavy rain, then it kind of lightens up a bit. Then it's heavy again. Pretty nice. It's a nice Typhoon. Yeah, so I didn't realize that till recently, but it gives you like, I think it does give you bonus stamp. You also get points. So if I hit like, I mean, it's not much, but if I get like 20 shops I've been to, it's 20 points I can use off my purchase, you know. So for example, like I've been to these shops a couple times, so I got the 2 stamps. So it's kind of cool. I want to do that. Let's walk on the other side. I want to go to the electronics shop. Oh, also there's a ton of Gashapon here too. So I want to check those out always. Just at least a quick peek. Here's something interesting. 20 yen. It's not much, Greggles, but hey, you know, I'll take anything I can get. Like when I got that Colonel Sanders cup, I got it for 10 yen, I think, because I had points. So everything I buy from Hard Off, I scan the thing so I get the points. So you can go, wait, you can go to Super Viva Home underground. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, Greggles, I'm at a stage in my life, 20 yen. How many coffees you chugging a day? I had 3 today. It's been really hectic for me. I've been so busy, so I need to keep my energy level up. After Wakayama, I'm gonna quit coffee for like a month. Just recharge my brain. That's really nice. You can kind of get to all these. This is fairly new as well. This was only built in the last 5 years or so. There's tons of stuff here. So that's great. You can access that without going outside. Well, just for like a second. 965 yen plus a medal. Woo! Don't make it sound so depressing. Hey. Gashapon it up. This does look like a movie tunnel, doesn't it? It's got a nice design. I like it. But yeah, this post office has saved us a few times when you have to send something out by a certain day. Or like you want to send something out before a trip or something, and then it's open till I think midnight. It's open super early too. There's not many, most post offices close really early in Japan, but this is some central processing one. It's huge. I don't know if it says it here. Nah. Look at this overhang. It's kind of cool too. It's very stylish. A music video, yeah. Everything does look really modern. Yeah, I think they designed this place quite well. I like it. Like it's stylish, but it's still functional. I mean, the rain's getting through a little bit, but it's not that bad. Good night, Anime Wings. Take care, buddy. I probably won't be here when you wake up, but we got almost 2 weeks of streaming in Hokkaido, so hope to see you lots on those. Go to Japan. I am going to try and get some 3DS consoles, and they're expensive here now too, in games. I'm trying to find a 3DS as well. I want an LL, and they start at like 100 to 150 bucks. Yeah, I can opt for something else. The smaller one's fine. I guess I'm spoiled. The Switch 2 screen size. That's a very cool area. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I just thought it'd be fun to walk around here in the rain. I've done this stretch before, but usually on like a nice day or a sunrise stream or things like that. So coming here in the rain, knowing I can walk around and get to like listen to the rain and see lots of cool spots, and I can always step out in the city a little bit and step back anytime I need. So like 15,000 yen. It depends on the condition of the unit. I'll be going to lots of secondhand shops during the next 2 weeks while I'm in Hokkaido and going North Japan. So if you're in it for any of those, just like poke me and say, what are the 3DS prices here, and I'll go check them out. I bought ramen from this vending machine like a year or so ago, and it was really good. Last year I did, yeah. Which one did we buy? Honestly, can't remember if it was tsukemen or the regular ramen, but you buy this, it comes frozen in all these packs, and you like cook the noodles on the stovetop and put all the stuff together, and it's like a shop's ramen. It's pretty good. Obviously you have to put the effort in, but it's nice to be able to have ramen like this at home. They typically use famous shops or famous chefs' versions. They're done very well because they're not instant. You have to like still kind of cook the noodles and stuff. It's better than if you just heated it up or something, you know? It's a bit cheaper than Australia. Okay, so that's not too bad. This place I was walking through. You know what? I should bring Deso here at night. He can probably get some great liminal art shots, liminal space shots, because I think as a corporate area, nighttime, this place is probably pretty empty. Like a weeknight. He would love it. He could probably get a ton of good shots here. She had frozen ramen here. Seems like the best way to get ramen at home. Yeah, it's true. Because you can order ramen delivered to your place, but it's just not the same. When you're freshly making it all in the, I mean, it's frozen, but when you're, you know, prepping it all at home, it's, you know, piping hot, delicious. The palm trees really, it's a vibe. It's because it's a hotel, so I think they're trying to get more of that resort vibe, even though it's not a resort area. All right, I would like to know if they have any poops on this thing, because then I feel like it's a theme. Maybe the artist just slipping it in, see if anyone's paying attention. There's mushrooms, a janky star, an octopus. There's a globe, like a planet with a face coming out of a flower. A little bit terrifying. Some of these are getting a little nightmare fuel. Whoa, what is that? What is this weird 3-ball sack thing going on here? Let me show you guys. It looks angry too. Where is it? There it is. Hold up. What is that? Wait, he has a brother. What the hell is this? It's like there's little hairs coming out of it. What is that? Yeah, there's two of them. That's so weird. But wait, there's more. Come for 1 sec, leave. Wait, no, stay for the 2, possibly 3. It all bounces out there, Chino, right? Whatever. Look, guys, I think it's a funky shaped sun, all right? Those are beams of light from the sun. Whatever you're seeing, that's on you. New 3DS XL is like 46,000 yen in Australia. Oh, okay, so you can probably get that one for 25,000 or 30,000 max, I'd feel. In good condition, too. Well, that's good. Then yeah, it's worth buying here. Just remember that all your games will be Japan region only, though, I believe, with the 3DS. So as long as you're fine with that, should be good. Yeah, SJ, there's liminal space would be really good. Okay, I'll have to send this VOD link to Deso and say like, dude, you want to come check this out at nighttime sometime? I could stream us walking around late at night and he could take photos. That could be really fun, actually. Flying spaghetti monster. Wait, there's like a war table over here. Let me check this out. Wait till the people pass. I'm curious about this. Whoa, we're getting the heavy rain now. Yeah, the artist here is just, it's like all this clay work and weird stuff. A drug trip. Like, what is this? There's an airplane here, the Loch Ness Monster, hammerhead sharks. This boat has a butt. That's the first time I've seen a boat with an ass. Hold on. Let me show you guys this in high definition. So this boat straight up has a butt. Is that functional? Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones. It's a caked up boat, man. We must sail for the islands. Full speed, Captain. I guess it's the One Piece boat from Whole Cake Island. Damn. Ah! You clip that turtle cows. That's a good one. I need to start markering again because I was trying to go back and get clips and I can't remember where the good moments are to clip. I want to add at least like 30 to 50 new clips and some old ones to the BRB screen for the trip, just to give some variety. Oh, sorry, we're pointed down. Bubble butt, more flotation. Oh, that's true. That's true. Who needs a, like, you know, a long keel or whatever, or ballast? You just need a big old ass on your boat. Speaking of ass boats, it's heist time, friends. Whee! I like this bridge. I like the style. What do you think, guys? Getting people to clip and marker stuff. Yeah, no, I should just, but I can do it. I can marker whenever I see something that I think I want to clip later. It's not hard, I just need to do it. I just always forget to. Now I'm going back on old VODs and like, where, you know, it's like like a 15-hour VOD. Where do I find the funny moments? Covered bridge. You mean you don't have these in your area where it rains like 90% of the year? It's funny, it's kind of like the opposite of San Diego, right? You guys get rain all the time. Oregon's like super rainy, from what I heard. I haven't really spent time there. Supposed to, but that rain is supposed to make it really green and lush and beautiful, though. My friend from Oregon said, like, on the plus side, it's beautiful everywhere. And I believe it. 8 months a year? Wow. And you get San Diego 8 days a year. That's more than that, but not much. It's very green. Yeah, see, that's like the nice part. I remember thinking that when I visit my dad and my biological dad in Pennsylvania, that it was so much more green than San Diego. San Diego is like palm trees everywhere, but it's got green, but it's not like when you go to the East Coast or go to somewhere like Oregon, where it rains a lot and you get all that really nice bright green. Hey Lars, how you doing, buddy? Are you all healed up? No more fevers? Feeling better? I feel like there was something over here. Let's go. Japan's very similar. It makes sense. So San Diego averages 9.2 inches a year in history. That's crazy. That's way bigger. Oh, rain. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, of course. I thought these were trees, but they look like a stack of clams. I don't really, or like gyoza. Those hand-pressed little gyoza. Woo! So it got kind of dull with all the tan and sun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. And dry too, also, right? Just took your last 2 pill antibiotics. Nice. Are you feeling better? Oh, like overall. Wow. Okay. I call this one 2 halves of a cookie. That'll be $20,000 for the... I call this one half an avocado. Wow. Art, am I right, guys? It's really coming down. Whew. You have to dry these shoes off before the trip. Here's hoping. Oh, this is nice though. This is a nice walk. I'm liking it a lot. Don't get too wet before Hokkaido. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Duke? Getting a little bit. 9.2 inches. Don't tell Worky. Yeah, where is Worky? A botched Brazilian butt lifts. Not half an avocado. We're still talking about the boat? That boat was funny. So I've seen a lot of boats in my life. Never seen a boat with a butt. How's the weather? Well, it's a typhoon. So it's good. It's nice. It's good. My voice just cracked. It's good. Hey guys, it's Typhoon season. Ah, let's go. Oh shoot, they got Richard Simmons over here, sweating to the oldies. Look at him. What's he doing here? We had that tape when I was a kid. My mom got that. Sweating to the oldies. I don't know if anyone's old enough to remember that. Oh no. No, don't do this to me. There we go. He touched the butt. Did I? No. I was very respectful of boat butt. The hairstyle never goes out of style. That's true. You see my photo like that, right? You make the residents at nursing home do that? So they're still around? A thigh master while you're at it? Yep. Thanks for asking me, but of course. I remembered you weren't feeling well and just wanted to make sure you're all good. Sweat it out, Granny. Yeah, so Sweating the Oldies, they'd be playing like oldies music and you're following the, you know, it was, I'd say, early days of workout tapes. Now there's a million of them. They're probably on YouTube now instead of tapes or DVDs, right? Cost you $352 for urgent care with insurance. Jesus, dude. When I had my accident, getting an ambulance at 2 a.m., having doctors going through all the tests, CAT scan, EKG, blood tests, getting stitched up, going back to get unstitched and getting some meds. Oh, did I get meds? I don't know if they gave me meds, but still, that was less than $100 for me. 2 doctor visits, 1 emergency. Richard would go on Howard Stern and Howard would make him cry. Really? Tybo, yeah, they call that Billy's Boot Camp here. It's still around. I'll find like DVDs of it at Hard Offs and stuff like that. So he did those workout videos in the US and then he moved to Japan. And he got really popular here years later. So I came to Japan in 2007 and he was super popular here when he had already kind of died out of popularity in like 2001 or 2 in the States, I think. Right? Something like that. By 2000, I think he was already kind of done. They moved to Japan and then rebranded the same kind of workout and people went nuts for it. Yeah, Billy's Boot Camp. Which actually sounds a lot better than Tybo, to be honest. Sounds like you'll get more from it somehow. I wanted to go to the other side. We're gonna have to walk through the rain for it though. All right. By 2000 he was done. He's like, time to go to Japan. He watched all those like Tommy Lee Jones and Arnold Schwarzenegger commercials and he's like, Japan is where it's at. If you ever watch Arnold commercials in Japan in the 80s, they are ridiculous. What's up, Benji? Yeah, it's going. My shoes and socks are soaked. Oh, just got a fresh wave of water on my foot. I'm gonna go find the lizard. Let's go hang out with the lizard. Any honky rinks in Tokyo? You know what? I'm sure there are. I just never looked for them. I know there's places to do ice skating indoors and stuff, but I don't know about hockey rinks, like proper hockey rinks. Yep, if it works, it works. An ambulance ride in San Diego can be varying price, but for private insurance patients, top level advanced life support, ground transport was proposed to cost $3,000. My ambulance ride cost about 20 bucks US. That was not bad. And it used to be free. They just charge a bare minimum fee now to stop people from abusing it. But it used to be free. Where's Lizard Man? There he is. There's the lizard. I bet he's too slippery to stand on today, though. Would that be a gecko? Yamori? Maybe? It's your boy, Yamori. There he is. What's up, friend? What's up, fella? Me. You asked the guy how much, otherwise take a cab to the ER. Yeah. Yeah, there's some pictures of me like on top of him. Yep, you remember that? That might have been a Sunrise stream. Or a Reddit stream, could also be. Damn. It's one cool cat. I mean, lizard. Is this your hometown? I used to live really close to here, actually. Now, this is Saitama City. It's like one city up from Kawaguchi. So it's close to where I live, but I lived here when I lived with my wife and her family for about 1.5 years. We were just 2 stops away by train from here. Very close. No, wait. Yeah, 2 stops. I was trying to find a way to get up to the other side. That might be fun. These things are everywhere. Look at this. Yeah, Saitama City is actually like the more city, urban area. It's really nice. I like being close to it, but I don't know if I want to live here because it's there's a lot of like traffic car-wise and a lot of buildings and stuff. I like my area being just a little less urban, but being close to this. It's great. Well, I'm soaked. So we're gonna go dry off in a little bit somewhere else. Woo! Yeah, look at the floor, guys. I should have realized there was no coming out of this with dry feet. Yeah, I did a video from Disney Sea and Disneyland Universal. I had the most fun there in Japan. I can film there, but you can't stream them. They have pretty strict rules about that. I mean, I could like sneakily do it, but I'm not really into that. It'd be more stress, and also not good if they don't want it. Yeah. I had some rain boots, rain shoes that were waterproof, but they were slippery. It was so counterproductive. It's like, yeah, okay, the water's not getting in my shoe, but I can't have any traction. What the hell's the point? Plastic bags on shoes. Also doesn't sound like a lot of good traction. All right. Finally, back to the overhangs. They look soaked though. Don't know if these are working at all. Okay. A little bit. Well, rain shoes are typically have more traction. I bought some like relatively inexpensive ones, and I guess they put all their effort into waterproofing the shoe and didn't think that, the sole should be grippy. Have to be a big streamer to be able to get permission to stream at Disneyland. Oh, you can get permission? I didn't even know. That's cool. Snow would have been cool. Did it ever snow in Tokyo? I moved out here almost 19 years ago. At that time, it snowed in Tokyo, I feel like 5 to 7 times a year. Now we're at like 1 to 2 or 0. So, and we'd have like days of snow. Now we just get like a fit of snow for a couple hours. In the last 2 years, I think the snow is so thin and so light that it doesn't actually like build up. When I first moved to my house even, I had to shovel snow a couple times a year. Now it's like once, if that. Yeah, global warming and all that. What is this? Like a circle of statues? Oh, it's probably like a fountain. I was like, what are these statues, guys? This is, I'm pretty sure it's a fountain, but walking up, it looked a little bit funny to me. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It did snow in San Diego? I thought it never did. Like, what's this weird circle of strange objects? I think it's a fountain. Who's Typhoon and why are we celebrating them? This is Typhoon. You know the word for typhoon in Japanese is the same, just no N. Typhoon. It's an easy word to learn because it's almost the same. Connor has done it at USA Disneyland. Oh, that's probably different. I don't know if Tokyo Disneyland would be the same. Different corporation, different ownership. But I'm sure if it's Connor, he could probably do it. If I asked them, they just laugh at me. Typhoon. Nobody, not even the rain, has such small hands. Oh my. 1967 snow in San Diego. My mom wouldn't have been there, and my dad wasn't stationed there yet, so I guess my family never experienced that rain in San Diego. How far can we go this way? Oh, we can go to Kitayono Station, nice. But I'm gonna start moving toward filling your Mr. Beast. Yeah, we look just the same. Even if that would get me in, I'd rather not do that for reasons. Oh, it's from a poem. Okay. So you can walk between two different train stations and tracks. We just came from a Saitama Shintoshin is on Keihin Toku line. I'm trying to remember what other lines it's on. There's a few lines that go through it. You can walk along this track till you get to the Saikyo line. So living here is pretty convenient. Saikyo line goes directly into Tokyo, stops at Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro, Akabane. Very quickly too. So you can get down to, I think, Shinjuku in like 30 minutes from here, even though it's Saitama. It's very, very convenient. It snows all the time near Palomar Mountain. I guess it would. It's kind of like, it's got the elevation in the distance, right? You could say it's pretty psycho. You mean psycho? What's up, Sam? How you doing? Jaga Clinic. That's potato. Potato Clinic. I got kind of excited because I thought this was an actual... Wait, is it a deli? Is this food? Do they have rice balls? No. Just woke up at 1:30? Lucky you. I'm walking in this crazy rain, this typhoon. You should stay indoors, man. It's only gonna get worse. San Diego's trains also close 12:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. Yeah, it's about like that. 15% off. It was all junk food though. Whoa, look at the fog at the top of the buildings. That's that zombie mist moving in. Cool. I didn't see any lightning today. 2 streams ago or 3 streams ago, we were driving home and there was tons of lightning off in the distance. It was pretty crazy. What's cringe? What? Something I said? Never. Never happens. We have 100% no cringe policy here. Check this out. Shrines look really cool in the rain. It is a vibe. I've never played golf. My brother does. I've done like driving ranges and mini golf and stuff here and back home. I've never played actual golf. I think my dad knew that I didn't have with my strong ADHD, that I probably wouldn't have the patience for it. We used to play basketball, and then when my brother was old enough, they would play golf. So we had different we had different things. Oh, do you want a photo of it? Yeah, sure. Sorry. I don't know if we got a good shot of it, but I can leave it here for a second. There's a little incinerator in the back. So if you lived in one of these apartments, especially if it's just for a short time, it's actually really convenient for Tokyo access. Men turning on ray tracing for the first time. Birkenstocks and socks cringe. Let's go. Hell yeah. I used to do Tivas and socks. What the hell? Why not? Why not? It was the 90s. It was probably still terrible then, to be honest. It was really comfortable though. I was living in the woods anyways, so I just figured I didn't have to deal with society. Why not? My biological dad lived in Pittsburgh, but he's passed a long time ago. Hey Walter, how you doing? How bad is it? The Typhoon? It comes and goes. Right now it's kind of light. It was pretty heavy earlier, and it will probably get worse over the next 30, 40 minutes. Kerm, yo! We got a rage from an awesome dude. Thank you so much, Kerm. What's up, dude? How was your stream? Doing some RuneScape today? You've been loving that game? Every time I pop by, I see that Moisten, this great name. Yeah. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, friends. I am a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, Nomadic Gaijin. American living in Japan for nearly 19 years. I travel around in a van and bike and explore places. In 2 days, we're embarking on a 2-week journey to northern Japan. We're gonna cover lots of Hokkaido, a lot of retro games and figure hunting at secondhand shops. I'll be flying my drone in spots, and I'll make sure to put the camera on there so you guys can see some of those nice shots, and they'll go on a YouTube video as well. And I'll be seeing lots of stuff, so I'm really amped. I'm gonna go check out an electronics shop after this, and then we're almost ready. I think I bought everything I need to buy. Where's your plan right now as you watch? Nice. I've been here longer than Chris, I think. If I remember right, when I met Chris, he had been here 10 years. I'd been here maybe, I don't think he was here for 2011 earthquake. I've been here since 2007, so a little bit longer. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's probably done more in Japan than I have, so he's probably experienced more. I mean, not probably, 100% experience. Hey, there's a Torii key. Sam, there's a Torii key here. He's like, I'm already halfway there. Is still in England right now? Is he? Is he? One YouTuber's been in Japan 27 years. Oh, I don't doubt it. I'm not the person who's been here the longest. I've just been here pretty damn long. This station's kind of a dead zone. There's no cars or taxis in the terminal. Probably everyone's using the taxis. There's nothing much here except the Torii Key. No, I have not figured out drone stream. I probably actually could, but I just don't have time. But what I do is I just put this camera on my drone screen so you guys can see the drone footage when I'm filming it. Nah, but it just, right now, it's one of those things I'd have to set it up, test it, tweak it, and there's no time. I'm leaving in 2 days. There's just no way I'd be able to do that, but I would love to. Wasn't there a restaurant with like sushi somewhere? Let me go check down here. You get a snack if they have it. Film next time you go to Lost Bar. I don't think they like doing that. I streamed the VIP room, but I don't even know if they do that anymore. I mean, I could ask sometime, but GoPro on a hat. Nah, it's more about doing like what the establishment is okay with, right? So if they don't want streams and videos, it's mainly to protect their customers. I wouldn't do it. I have it installed and it's all ready to go. Tell them I know Chris. Well, I know like the main guy that works there, but I still think he'd probably say no. They told Pete not to film inside as well, or stream inside, so kind of get that feeling. They just prefer not to do that. I haven't seen Blast Off. Hey, Beat Teriyaki, I haven't seen Blast Off since we got it. Oh, the cats always look so sad here. Free me from this contraption. I thought there was like a little snack sushi shop something here. I wanted to just grab like a little, although I should save my sushi for Hokkaido. Drone footage within Lost Bar. I actually did American Pete. He streamed there too. I'm just wandering around. I was looking for a snack before heading back. There's a big Yodobashi camera I want to go to. I'm trying to see if I can find something. I'm getting hungry. You know, I might just, okay, back at the electronics shop, they have a little market. I might just go there and grab some sticks of yakitori or something. Drones allowed in Japan in the cities. So I flew mine in a bar for the first bar I filmed at, just for fun. I crashed it though. As flying a drone in a room is probably not great. You can fly them in the cities. Who made my emotes? Oh, you mean the chibi cartoony ones? I just told that story like the other day. It was, well, first the drone question. It depends on, there's a drone app, which I recommend if you're gonna fly a drone in Japan. Two things, register your drone properly through the website and the bureau, get it certified, like licensed, so that you're following the rules. That's the law. And I do that, and I've updated mine recently as well. And then two, there's a drone app where you can see where you can fly. And aside from the map, some places will just say no drones, so please follow that rule. Flying indoors is crazy, but I have. They are allowed in cities sometimes travel, but it's like, there's a whole list of regulations. One, if it's a population density over a certain amount, then it's banned. So on the drone app, you'll see red zones for that. You're also not meant to fly them within like 30 meters of cars, people, and buildings. There's a lot of regulations, so I recommend going through the list and following the rules, because all these people that don't follow the rules are the reason why the rules keep getting worse. When I started filming for YouTube and flying my drone, they were a lot more lax, and then people started doing dumbass stuff, and of course that makes it, they make the rules harder, and it's just gonna keep getting worse the more people don't follow the rules. So please, please, please do that. Yeah, don't be the foreigner that ruins it for Japan-based creators, 100%. This DJI, right? I know in Australia there's a whole bunch of red zones. They won't take off unless you get permit. The DJIs will take off in red zones. They won't take off in like extreme zones like airport or government locations. It'll actually, I did it by accident once. I was flying in a coast area with no cities, and it was fine. And then I went further down the coast and went to fly the drone, and it literally said, oh, you can't do that, and it landed itself. And then I checked the map. I didn't check the map for that second flying because I checked it for the first one. And it turned out it was some zone. They had like a private airfield nearby or something, so they had just overlapped where I was. I should have checked, but anyways, the drone didn't fly, so it was fine. About my emotes, I was telling this story the other day, but they came from Fiverr. An artist made all like 60 of the emotes for $130 or something. It was a really good deal in exchange for using my emotes on their portfolio to try to like build up their artwork, you know, be able to reach more people. And since then, I think that same artist now charges something like $30 to $50 for an emote. So there's no way you're getting 60 for that price. I was very lucky that the mod who got them for me actually did a lot of research and found an up-and-coming good artist. She pencil drew every single one of them. So all the emotes, the chibi cartoon emotes you see, except for the notes one, Jason made that one himself. But all the cartoony chibi ones were hand-drawn and adjusted based off what we requested. Just pretty impressive. Hand-draw 60 emotes, digitize them, and also take like follow-up requests. Although we were pretty much okay with most stuff. I think there was only 1 or 2 slight requests for something. But yeah, that's it's pretty amazing. Mountain bike tomorrow, been off for 2 weeks, so pumped. Know that feeling, buddy. I haven't been able to bike much with the summer heat and now the rain and typhoons. And I'm not bringing my bike on this trip because I already have my bed and so much other stuff. I got charged things and film and all that, so. Yeah, that's true, Travel. You might actually on Fiverr be able to find a similar situation, but I think it's pretty lucky. A lot of artists, I'm not generalizing, but there's a lot of artists that will use pre-made emote material or AI or other things. This one, hand drawing and sending us like the pencil sketches and the final revisions and stuff, really was amazing. And this was 4 years ago, so it's before, you know, AI was like rampant on those sites. Trip, I'm going 2 weeks. I'm going to Hokkaido for 2 weeks from Sunday. We're driving my van from here all the way to Aomori, taking a ferry with the car, and then traveling around Hokkaido, the biggest prefecture in Japan. The before times. Yeah, exactly. There's Saitama Stadium. Looks pretty cool from outside. Hard to see most of it from here, but we can walk up to it once we cross. That's north, yeah, it's as north as it gets. It's like, I think, isn't it Northern Path is the actual translation of the name? The Northern Way. How far? As far as you can go. Japan is made up of like over 1,000 islands, but there's 4 major ones. And then 5 if you want to include Okinawa as being well known, but there's 4 major ones where almost all the population lives. That'd be Kyushu, Honshu, Shikoku, and Hokkaido. Yes, I've been to Japanese baseball games. They are pretty fun. It's raining everywhere. Even my camp was full of water in the walkways. Yeah, people in the US are also saying it's raining where they are, so it seems to be like a global rain phenomenon. Everyone in chat, is it raining where you are today? Yeah, baseball games are fun. Fans are hardcore. They actually separate them into sections by their fandom. So they'll be like well, I guess especially when they're a rivalry. So if you're a fan of the Giants, you go to the Giants section. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Very much appreciate that. Not in San Diego. Yeah. God, I didn't get into a fight, but had a really funny story about some guys trying to start a fight from an opposing team and getting just like bashed by security. I'll have to tell you, if I've told this story ages ago, but I'll have to tell the story again when I can physically show you and demonstrate, because it's kind of a funny story. It was a karma smack for sure. Philippines officially has 7,641 islands. Holy mackerel. It's currently raining for the first time in like a month. Yeah, it's raining everywhere, isn't it? As long as it's well guided after a lot of steps, basic AI art can be cringe. Yeah, no, I don't mind AI art so much, but if it's for my content, I'd always rather pay an artist to make something directly. Like, just for fun, I asked AI to generate a layout for my background for like BRB and stuff, and it looked really good, but I'm just like, nah, I can't use it. I can ask an artist to make something with that as inspiration, which is what it should be for, but I can't just use it for like my content. I don't judge if people do, but since I have artist friends, I really want to support them. Or make a stab at doing it myself, which is still tough, but at least it's honest, you know? What's going on here? We got lights. You judge? You judge Luna, really? All right, Luna will judge you. What, did it just start raining? Oh yeah, so sorry, Kerm, I didn't get like 100%. I might have missed it. How was the stream today? I was flipping through some shorts on YouTube, and someone was doing glass blowing, and I was like, it's like Kerm, but I haven't seen you do it yet. So until I see it, I just don't know if it's true. No, I know you do. But I want to see it. I want to catch it one day. Do you get that a lot as like you advertise it? It's like when I'm indoors playing games and everyone says, when are you going outside? When are you doing IRL? Not today, guys. It's not an IRL day. It's a game day. So are you going somewhere today? Like, whoa, chill. Just let me. It's not even a stream day. I'm just chilling. The typhoon, it comes and goes. So like we had really heavy rain about 20-30 minutes ago. Now it's not that bad. Beyond together with you. This is Saitama Stadium. Right above it's a Gold's Gym. Was decent, tried a new boss quest in game and sucked at it. Sounds like me in video games always. So the fight, Lars, was actually at Padres Giants game. And my friends and I were talking mad crap, even though the Padres were losing. That's why I didn't understand why they got so angry at us. We're like we were talking smack, and then we started losing, and then they were talking smack, and we were just like, yeah, whatever, it's not a real team anyways. So we're just like, we were all having beers and stuff, so obviously that probably agitated them more. We were having fun trolling them. They got really pissed. Should have made something out of glass. Yeah. Do you ever get Gaijin dame? Sometimes. They come and ask, are you doing Gaijin? I say, yeah. They're like, okay, no, you can't. That's why. The other day was a Toriki, but the staff saw me with the camera and didn't mind. It was a customer that complained. He has every right to, so I can't be angry at him, but it was annoying. He didn't have to complain about me, but he did. And then the staff were like, oh, you know, it's been brought to our attention, you are maybe streaming? I said, yeah. I was like, oh, you can't do that. Padres Dodgers game? Yeah, me too. It was Giants. What is this? What are these people? Are these actors, artists? I have no idea. Seems like a major event. Tokyo Girls Collection. What? Tokyo Girls Collection? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I got tossed, yeah. Once in a DIY okonomiyaki restaurant where I was in a private room. Private room's weird. Private rooms are something where I've always been pretty safe streaming because it's private. Because the biggest problem that restaurants have is you know, like the other customers. So if you're in a private room, they really shouldn't care, but yeah. You've seen that bar? Aha. And probably models. Seems like models. They're all wearing outrageous clothing. Probably modeling something. It's the 30th Keaki Beer Festival. I came to this beer festival in 2011. So I was like at what, like the 16th, whatever. No, that's bad math, sorry, 14th. No, I was at the 16th, right? Minus 14. Yeah, oh, Dale, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for 48 months of subscribing to the channel. Dale is a legend. He's been on stream, met a few times in person here in Japan, meeting soon again. Looking forward to it. Also streams and has a YouTube channel if you want to check him out. What's up, man? Appreciate that. Been here since the Reddit days. OG, my man. That's weird. Yeah, it is weird. So walk. I gotta say, okay, I said wakanai, and Shoko said, it sounds like you're saying I don't understand. She said you gotta go wakanai, or something like that. Okay, so wakanai. Reddit days, Legasp. When I was just a little content creator on Reddit, before I was a little content creator on Twitch. Naruhodo. Wakane. Yeah, because I was like, wakanai, and she's like, that sounds like wakanai, like I don't understand. Anyways, I'm not gonna go there probably because not only is it nowhere near any hard offs, but all the places I want to go are further east, west, and south, so I can't really add a north into the Hokkaido trip, I think. But man, I would love to go. It's such a cool spot, but yeah, priorities. 2 weeks, take out 2 days for travel, take out 2 days for hanging in Sapporo with Zev on and off stream. We got 10 days to explore Hokkaido and 6 cities I want to go to. So we just got to do the math and realize it's going to be difficult to add wakanai. Yeah, probably like that. All right, yeah. Maybe the Japanese host bar since the girl I was dating worked there. That's pretty cool. Knocked on the door and marked and gave me a pass. Word and got in. I've done that before. Yeah. Yeah, the pallets and traffic cones. Joke was the whole basis of the first video Chris did with Pete. Which one? The wakanai joke? That's funny. Wakanda. Filming, yeah. I was, I had an in get me into a bunch of girls' bars and allow me to film. He just kept handing money to people until they said yes. And then I was able to stream like a whole night of different girls' bars. It was fun. Fancy pants little shopping area. Yeah, it's cute. They expanded it recently. I like sitting here. The middle is open. Oh, they didn't used to have a ton of Gashapon here. When did they start that? Look at that. This whole city is fancy pants for Saitama. It's our fanciest city, probably. That's nice. I like it. Kawagoe's got some good stretch of city as well, outside of the historical stuff. I was thinking it'd be fun to stream from this macho bar in Kyoto. Do it. How many coffees today? 3. Whoa, Winnie the Pooh in a bathrobe? Sign me up. I want this, guys. Wait, there's Winnie the Pooh dressed as himself. He's wearing a...
The lights on. And then say I want, like, I didn't organize it well, but say I wanted the blue popcorn, then I'd press the blue button and out would come the one that I put in there. Look at that. This is so cute. It's so tiny. A little blue popcorn. That is awesome. So as long as you organize it well, that's really cool. Of all the, and then the actual down, like the little plastic gate has a...
Scooby-Doo-Doo. I don't know what happened. It went into TikTok. It went to TikTok mode. Then it was like, no want to stream. It's covered in honey. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, this is cool. There are seashells that squirt people. I kind of want this. I want to squirt Sam in the face. Like, you like seafood, buddy? Should we get one of these? I kind of want one. Look at this. You fill it with water and just, it looks like a real clam, and you're just like, yeah. Not the tiki-takis. No. Now that I've watched your stream, I can imagine you saying it. It's great. Get it? What's up? What's up, DJ Sticks up in here? Looking forward to the trip, man. This is dogs if they were whipped cream. Wippuanshan no Kurashi, the life of a whipped cream dog. What the hell? Man, who thinks of this stuff? A fever nightmare. Getting a squirt in the face from a clam, oh my. Yeah, I kind of want one now. I do, more than kind of want it. I really want it. This is dogs if they were stuck with ducks on their heads. This is serious, like, backroom level delirium. Hey Frosty, how you doing? Do it, life's short. If I bought every Gashapon I wanted to, I'd be broke. But I may have to get that one. I may have to do it. Oh, sorry. This is my favorite. My favorite collection of Gashapon. It's for real artists. You guys should do it. Support the real artist. It does, however, have a very unfortunate acronym. Vinyl Artist Gotcha. Shortened simply to Fetch. No one thought that one through, did they? Did they? It's all right, though. There's only so much forward thinking we can have when using English in Japan. Or they did. Well, it got my attention. There's actually the electronic shop we're going to later has like 30 of these or 20 of these. So it's a wall of those. Marker, please. Yeah, that might be it. I'm on it. Hey, it's a vinyl artist gotcha. Very important. Support local artists. Support the veg. Yeah, there's a wall of edges. I'll show you guys. We're heading that way in a little bit. I'll show you in the wall of edges. I do want Winnie the Pooh in a bathrobe. This is pretty great. It's big pimpin', get me banned in China. A little 2-for-1. Respect the fans. You watched a girl on YouTube buy one in Japan, nice. Hearing you out of context. That's everything I say, pretty much. Hey, yo, it's like those, is it the sticker, the hologram stickers that come out? Oh, they come out of the bottom. Oh, that's weird. Conan. That's clear files. Yeah. Gotcha. There's a lot of Gashapon here that wasn't here before. The big ones. I'm gonna take you guys to the wall of badges. You'll have your choice. Goes with the squirting clam. I do want to get the squirting clam, yeah. I'll be disappointed if they don't have it the other one. Oh my god, what is this? This is like really depressed cats. Why? It's the Freed, but not the good one. Here's a fish that's squishy. Mochi mochi. This cat one's pretty cute. A bomb? What does it do? You push the top, does it actually explode? Wouldn't that be cool? Go rob a bank with one of those. Just came back from staying at my sister's house for 11 days. Hope was good. If you have your choice of hedge, you gotta go for the squirting clam. That is the best line today. You win, Luna, you win. Sounds fun out of context. That is the best. Do I need to go get that, by the way? Or should we see if, oh, it's Kirby. Kirby's sleeping. The problem with the Kirby ones is they all suck except one. Every time. There's like one really cute or good one, and the rest are kind of eh. Hello Kitty eye mask. Where's Hello Kitty today? He's not here. We would love that. All that butt touching is Luna around. Listen, all right? Listen, you little bastard. This is kind of a fancy Starbucks. Look how bougie it is. It's got fake trees outside. Oh, they got a sweet potato roasted green tea latte thing. That looks really good. Too much sugar for me probably, but looks good. Boyo. Nomadic, where you at? We're in Saitama City. Saitama City. All right, I'm just gonna go look at these clams one more time and take a photo. I'm sure they'll have them at the other one. Oh, they might not though. This is a Gaijin machine. These kind of hit or miss. You never know if they're actually good. But always good to have a... The hell? Nuh-uh. There we go. What's the pink powder? Where was pink powder? Fight me IRL. Sucking is what Kirby's good at. Oi. How could you go wrong with a squirting clam? Let me see if I have 400 yen. All right, we're gonna go on a wager here, guys. If I have 4 100 yen coins in my pocket right now, I will buy this. If, however, I do not, we're gonna go on to the next adventure. Da-da-da, da-da-da. $100, $200, $300. Oh, too bad. I have a 500, but there's no change machine. So it's always dumb when they have these things without change machines. How many times do they lose out because there was just no change machine? I wonder. Is it worth installing it for the amount that they would see more of? I'm tired of walking. I walked in a hot day the other day and I was super hot. Can't wait for cold weather to come back. There's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about that. By the time, need to buy any drinks? I got one in my pocket. I got one in the pocket. That'll have to do for now. Now I'm really interested in going to the, I think now that I've mentioned it, I gotta show the wall of veg. All right, let's go. Must display. And then I'm gonna find a battery that will comp my parking. Ideally, I can find a battery for like 2,000 or 3,000 yen that I think will cover most of the parking. I forget what the limit is. I think you get 2 hours free for 3,000 yen. Or 1 hour for 1,000, I don't have to check. Yeah, I didn't bring drinks with me today because I was just so busy this week. I usually try to bring a couple of drinks with me to save money, and it's also healthier, less waste for the environment and all that, but not today. I'm buying from the vending machines. On this trip, I'll have to use vending machines a lot because I can't really wash bottles out and, you know, don't have my own tap or anything, so that's one thing that sucks. I'll try to buy from supermarkets. What I usually do is I bring a cooler and I'll buy ice like every day or every other day. And then I can just go to the supermarket and get all the drinks for really cheap and just chuck them in there. Then I have a little fridge-like thing in my car where I always have something cold. Veg is square. No, we're going to the veg wall. Just wait. Need a machine from Waterworld that turns your pee into water. I never fully saw Waterworld. I don't sleep on planes typically, but I turned it on. It was like the 90s, and they had Waterworld on the plane. I was flying to India, I think, or somewhere, I don't know. And I put it on, and I fell asleep almost immediately and woke up at the end. That's a 3-hour movie, so I think that might have been the best sleep I've ever had on a plane. Thank you, Waterworld. Appreciate it. Yokohama Chinatown Byron. That looks pretty good. It's a funny movie. I don't think it's meant to be a comedy, but all right. The following actions are prohibited on this path: selling, advertising, distributing goods, fundraising, riding or parking bicycles, sleeping. I'm gonna try to find someone sleeping. I'm gonna report them to the police. So bad, it's funny. I haven't seen The Postman, no. The rain is almost non-existent now. It's pretty good. All right, yeah, well, let's go to the electronics shop. I'm gonna show you guys the wall of veg. I have to now. I think it's literally like 20 machines. It's just full stacks of them, if they still have them. There's some pretty cool ones. Look, you know, like I would, if I had more space in my house to display stuff like that, I'd probably get a few more of those. They look pretty nice. Volpsy was in stream one time when we were looking at that wall saying she knew one of the artists. So they're real people. Going to Italy next summer, then Sweden? Damn. I went to London when I was 3, and I went to Rotterdam last year. Otherwise, I haven't really traveled that direction very much in my life. Can I take this off? I wonder. Oh, no, oh, right. I'll have to figure out a solution for that. They took the piano away. There used to be a piano out here for people to play if they wanted to. I wonder if it's a seasonal thing or maybe someone abused it. I don't really want it anymore. It's almost dead. Look at this. Nobody's here. That's weird. You already traveled the world? That sounds awesome, man. Worked for Eastern Airlines, free flying. Yeah, I had a buddy whose mom was a flight attendant and ended up traveling a lot. Must be pretty cool. You can travel for free or really cheap, right? I think the deal typically is you can grab standby, like unused seats, so you don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you get like first class, sometimes just, you know, economy or whatever. The fastest way is across the street. Yeah, let's do that. A little rain it's not bad. It's not raining too hard now. Let's do that. Although, actually, hold on, I want to use the restroom real quick. Let's pop into the mall's upper floor just for a minute. Hey, hairless Kit Kat, do you mind if I just lurk a bit? Nah, man. Always welcome to lurk. Appreciate it. Enjoy the lurk. I rarely go into this side of the mall, actually. I don't have any reason to come over here. And there's like the 5th Starbucks in this area. Literally. Okay, up this way. I don't think I've ever streamed in here, actually. This one. I flew first class free even if I went second class. I take 5 seats and lay down. That's so nice. Yeah, if the flights fully get bumped, right? I mean, it's a typhoon today. I think a lot of people aren't coming out unless their time is it. It's, oh yeah, it was lunch break earlier, so you saw a lot of people, but this is that time between lunch break and finishing work where it's kind of quiet. Where is this place? Oh, there it is, okay. This part of the mall's also been here for a while, compared to like the other ones you're walking through. Effie's Closet, what a name. With 3 F's, E-F-F-F-F-F-F-Y. Effie's Closet. It does have great design, it's really nice. All right, can I get a peanut butter, guys? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom. Here's a money changer. We should do this just in case we find the Gashapon we want. Do you take the new ones? Yeah, there we go. Just in case we find another squirting clam, you know? All right, I'll be back.
More fun. Anyways, do you want to get chocolate banana from a vending machine? I've never seen that before. Rising sun, beautiful stage. Cut apples would be good. Blueberries, candy apple, watermelon. Damn. But chocolate banana. Chocolate banana. How long does a banana stay good in chocolate? It can't possibly stay that. Do they dip it in the machine? See you on the rebound. Find a pub for Luke. Found a ghost streamer. Market fresh fruit vending machine? Question mark. Nice. Yeah, these are all good.
The ones that are more like smaller and like flat-chested, they're like the submarines or like the little boats.
That seems kind of
like, and then like
nice.
the ones that are like taller and have like super big titties and stuff, they're like the big.
There's children behind you, buddy.
And like that. I forgot that was the
There's
thing.
some children behind you.
I don't know if I forgot.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I said. I heard them speaking English. I was like,
My bad. Sorry about that.
I was like,
I'm not used to that being a thing. I'm sorry.
yeah. That was the thing, because I heard them on the other side, like speaking English. I was like, oh, there's some English speakers here.
Remember I told you
and then they were right behind you, and I was like, oh.
So remember I told you I get like the tunnel vision?
DX and Jason are laughing.
God damn it.
Hold on.
I have the colors on my thing. I did not say that. Who said that? I don't say such terrible words. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, this mall has like tripled in size over the last 5 years or 6 years. It's really, I like it. I'm glad they keep expanding it. Also glad they didn't make a Costco. It would just be way crazy crowded here all the time. Oh man, I do want a burger, but I'm probably just gonna eat some. Let me get a quick snack too from the market. I just need something to eat. I'm starving. So I'm just gonna grab like a stick of yakitori or something, and then we'll walk over to the electronics shop. Oh, it was Matt. Oh, that one time. Yeah. Just so happened there was some English-speaking kids right behind him. That's a great clip. After I said there's some children behind you, then one of the girl was like, "We speak English," and ran away. It makes that clip so great. Or so she said, "We know English, I think. We know English." Duck, duck, goose? That sounds yum. Goose Island. Oh, yeah. Duck, duck, goose beer. Look at this Mexican stereotype. At least it's not Senor Potato. That'd be like slightly worse. This is the border crossing Pringles man over here. Jesus. They really lean into stereotypes in Japan though. Like there's no what is it? Like complaint about it. Nobody says like, "Hey, that's kind of stereotypical." Ooh, it's loud. I don't think Aunt Jemima was ever a thing here. I don't think, unless you went like specifically went to a specialty import shop, I guess. They changed the label in the States, right? That bummed me out because I always liked it. There's Mexicans in Japan. There's all types of different people in Japan. I'm just getting a quick snack on my way over. Ooh, that looks good. I was hoping just for a few sticks of yakitori. Is that a lot to ask? It's called Pro Miller here. It's been 19 years, a lot's changed since I've been. I mean, I go back and visit, but I don't see all like everything. Roast beef. No chicken, huh? Chicken sounded so good. We can go with sushi then. Sorry, friends, just really needed a quick snack. Oh, rice bowl. What are the options? Shio musubi. I just can't understand the reason to put oil in rice balls. Why? What about yaki onigiri? Still there too. Cam, it's Osmo Pocket 3. Thank you for noticing. Salmon and tuna, that might be nice. Let's eat this real quick. Or, oh, just something super fast. Forget it. I'll eat something else later, probably. Didn't see anything that really struck me as great. You've been wanting one of the Pocket 3s? Yeah, I've been, not to be all hipster, but I've been using the Osmo Pocket since the first one, and I've been raving about it to people. And then when the first one was out, people were still not sure about it. And obviously the third one is worlds like better than the first one. But I loved, I started YouTube with the first one, Osmo Pocket 1. You know what, there might be actually a snack here I can get. Wasn't there something here I got last time? How about some ham? What's mu enseki? I don't know what that means. Nah, it's all right. We're good. I got something in the car. We'll make it work. You dare say sorry for me to eat unsubbed? I thought you were a robot. Raw eggs. Spam? Spam? I like spam. I like spam. I haven't had it in a long time, but I like it. I probably wouldn't eat it anymore unless like there weren't many other options. But I used to love it. I mean, I still like the taste. I'm weird. Raw eggs are good too. I like raw eggs. I'm just gonna pop by Kawaii and see what their menu looks like. Fried spam. Yeah, do you know spam musubi? It takes slices of spam and put it over rice, wrap it with a little seaweed and add some sauce to it. So good. There's a Okinawan chain that has a shop in Saitama and a shop in Tokyo. I think that's it, the rest are in Okinawa, but it's, they make this thing called kari kari spam. It's basically thin cuts of spam fried so much that they're just extremely crispy, like condensed. They're amazing. Just seeing if there's anything worth getting here. This is a Hawaiian burger place. It's from the States too. I better stop looking at food though. Let's go to the electronics shop now. It's so easy for me to get distracted. I hate spam. I get spam all day long to my inbox. Da da da. Hawaiian style sushi, yeah. Spam musubi, also popular in Okinawa. So I think anywhere spam's popular, spam musubi becomes a thing. So Hawaii and Okinawa are big spam places, you know. I thought that was like a person. Surprised me. Ashley, thank you for the follow. Rolling Pandas, the Boon Boon Festival. What is Boon Boon Festival? There's some kind of Franken dog back here. Is that an angry? I was gonna say unicorn, but you got two horns. I don't know what this is. Oh man. Fried spam sounds very good for your mouth and very bad for your health. Oh, it's terrible for your health. At the formerly largest Northern Hemisphere shopping center in the world. Nah. Lake Town, nah. There are parts of Cocoon that look like Lake Town. We walked the whole corporate area in the Typhoon, and now we're gonna go look at a wall of Gashapon. Very lovingly abbreviated to what was it? Vinyl artist Gasha or something? A Kirin. Oh, it could be a Kirin actually. Fried spam sandwiches that worked for the elderly. I love them. Yeah, fried spam and eggs. Solid choice too. Could very well have been a Kirin. Okay, how do we get to the electronics shop? We gotta go down. Oh, here we go. Hey, 7 feet, how you doing, buddy? What is up? It's a huge egg. Hey, Cafe. Hope you're doing well. If you're a glasses wearer, these places like Zoff and Jin's are super cheap, I think. And they have expensive stuff too, but my friend come to Japan and get glasses. They're like quick and easy and cheap. One of the cool things I saw that when I first visited Japan, 2005, that they were doing. Tesla. One of the cool things they were doing, like pre-smartphone, is Japan's cell phones were pretty advanced for the time, in the before smartphone era, and you could plug in your phone. They had all the different plugs for the different carriers. You could plug in your phone, and they would save all your data from the iCheck and stuff like that, your prescription. And then when you go to the other shops, they can plug your phone in and get all that info, which at the time was pretty, high tech. And now I think there's apps and all this stuff that'll do that now, but it was really neat. We're thinking it was so cool. My friend had lost her glasses, and so I ended up having to get some while we were traveling. And they set it all up on her phone. She was from the countryside, so she had never seen anything like that. Like, what? Ah. Hey, at the time it was pretty cool. It's 20 years ago, man. Tech was a little different 20 years ago. The hell is this? It's a bust in a cage with a straw face. Oh, it's a cafe. Okay. That somehow makes a lot more sense. Whoa. Takeout okay. An omelet keema? That sounds really good. Hey, stop looking at food. Get me out of here. The bar for high tech is beyond the sky. I know. It was super crazy at the time, but nothing like that. Now it's like, if you can imagine it, there's some app for it or some tech for it. So it's not as easy to be surprised like that, I think, compared to before. Pet and garden. So we parked up there. I need to find a thing about the parking. Like how much I have to spend to save money. I don't have to buy anything too, I just pay the parking, but I was thinking an extra battery would just be good to have. But a lot of times the batteries at these electronic shops are twice the price they are on Amazon, so it might not be worth it. A cable, I don't know what the thing is. Let me see if I can find something for that. They'd probably set it in the parking lot. I can look it up online. There we go. Like this stuff was probably high tech back in the day. You plug your phone in and then you put 100 yen in for 30 minutes and it just charges while you're shopping. But now you can just get the little like portable batteries for about the same price. Yeah, these, you can just get these, charge your phone yourself so you have it on you. You don't have to leave it in there with a passcode or something. Yeah, see, like a 5,000 milliamp hour battery for 4,000 yen is so expensive. That's the Yodobashi brand too. Umbrella Kun, we shall never see again. I thought Mr. Streamer said he was starving. I'm hungry, but it's okay. I have some olives in the car. I'll have to eat those. I'm saving up everything for the trip, you know. We're gonna go around this way. How do we get to the Gashapon? It's a good point though, Taco. I didn't really see anything I wanted though. That was another problem. The gorilla cable. I don't want a gorilla cable. Oh yeah, so I have a cable already, but there's a Pikachu Anchor collab. I guess they're doing more stuff now. That's so cool. It's like I like that. Kirby phone case. Fuzzy phone case? No one wants the curl one. Cute. I'd want 20,000 at least. Not in high demand, I guess. 10,000 seems to be the max here. Oh, there's 20,000. Ooh, 8,000 yen. Nope, pass. I'll pay the parking. I'll pay the parking fee. I do need to check real quick though. Oh, here we go. Are you guys ready for the walleye promise? It's coming. If you want to see a bear drive in a van in Hokkaido, please tip. Yeah, if we reach the goal, I will wear my bear costume in the car. Probably shouldn't have promised that, but I'll do it. There it is, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 vinyl artist gashas or vag machines. Look at that. They are everywhere. Uh-oh. We lost connection. Okay, why did we lose connection? Is it this phone that's slow? Nope. Oh, we're back. That's a lot of veg. But the little Care Bear things are cute. Oh, they are Care Bears. Huh. I thought it was a Care Bear knockoff. It's an actual Care Bear. That is a lot. 21. Do you guys think we'll find... Here's the little monster things from Toy Story, the alien things, and they're sushi chefs. That's cute. Your travel setup is 2 20K power banks. Yeah, my bag has 5. But it's always good to have extra. My bag has 5 20K power banks. Rodan, no way. Oh, the Ranma figure's here. Do you think I can get that? Chun-Li too? Do I try one? It's really hard to do this though. It's like impossibly hard. Only 5? Are you sure that's enough? Well, I have a few backups, but all right, I'm gonna try this once. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go switch mics. It's in the car. Damn it, man. Okay. Yeah, no. The mic died, but it's so early. Yeah, I ran it for like 2 hours at home and I've ran the mic for like less than 5 hours. There's no way it should be dead already. And it was fully charged, I'm pretty sure. So, weird. It's the same mic as I had before that lasts like 8 hours, but maybe it just needs a more full charge. Who knows? Yeah, sound's running through the camera now, so it's a little different. I have to go back to the car. Well, I have a snack in the car, so that works. We'll come back. Maybe. What time is it? Yeah, my battery dead already is weird. But that's why we test it out. I'll test it again. If it's still funky, I'm gonna bring the box and everything, so if it's still weak like that, I set the umbrella down. Damn it. If it's still, I think the first one, okay. Yeah, I know. I started the mic at the beginning of the stream, so yeah. I think the first time I ran the first set of mics, it did the same thing, and then after a full charge, after that, it was fine. So I don't know if there's any reasoning behind that, but yeah. This mic twice he did. Look at these tiny little cameras. That's cute. This seems dangerous in Japan. That would actually be really cool to have if you want to take a photo like without bringing a lot of attention to the camera, but I feel like if you're going to do that, like these are cuter. But in a country that has problems with like, you know, bad photography, might not be a great idea. The mic cover feels much nicer on this one though. So we'll try charging it up and seeing if it's better later. Yeah, but I charged it before I plugged it in this morning or last night or something. Maybe I didn't plug it in long enough. That could be it too. Where did I put my umbrella? It was somewhere by the machine. There it is. I want to try one more time. This is dumb, I know, but since we're here. Damn, man. That is really hard. The camera's mic sounds fine when I'm indoors, but when I'm outside and it gets windy and stuff, it'll be not so great. And then also when I set the camera up facing me or drive. So it's nice to have a backup. The mic itself isn't terrible, but it's better if better to use the mic. Scammed ×2. I like playing them though, it's fun. They're not impossible, they're just like, you have to be so perfect. The hand is like, I think it's geared to fit exactly the box. So if you're off in any direction, it just won't go through. But I feel like if you got the rhythm of the machine and tried it, like if you drop like 1,000 or 2,000 yen, you can probably start nailing them. Get a couple figures, have fun. I don't know what this Hello Kitty is. It's hardcore. Pikachu! You think it's the same with the UFO catchers? Because I feel like, at least with that one, it's if you get the right lineup, it'll work. But just getting that lineup is really hard, and it would take enough tries to figure it out. Yeah, maybe it is like that. Still raining? Oh, good thing I went back for the umbrella. Remember when people called Maru Peekaboo? I have no idea what you're talking about. We can play in this little house. Yeah. Looks fun. It's soaking wet. Now I'm trying to remember if I actually brought the bag with me. The other mic. Yeah, I just remember when I used the mic the first time, the first set I bought, it lasted about 5 hours, and so I thought, okay, 5 hours is the limit, and then I have to switch mics, and then the next time I used it, it went to 8 hours, so I remember thinking that was strange, and so now I think it's probably the same thing. Let's hope. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I didn't know anything about Pokemon until I started playing the card game on the phone earlier this year, or last year, end of last year. I learned a lot. Actually, my nephew taught me a lot. He's really into Pokemon, so when I was visiting San Diego, he was teaching me all about them. It's really cute. It's also nice to have that point of connection, you know? Yeah. Because when I lived in the woods for like 2 years in the late 90s, and then I came back, and I was going to college, so I was introduced to Pokemon when I was about end of high school, early university. I thought it was just like a kid's cartoon and game, so I wasn't really interested, and it wasn't until later I found out that pretty much everybody liked it. So would have been good to play it, but okay. So it's 400 yen for an hour. An hour is 1,000 yen gives you a free hour. 2,000, 2 hours, 3,000, 10,000, 3. Okay, so if I spent 2,000 yen somewhere, that saves me 800 yen. Is that really worth it? Unless with the prices so high. Yeah, I think I was like at that age where Pokemon was a little too childish for me. But like looking back now, it would have been pretty fun. If I eat a burger at Kawaii, parking is mostly free. I've been here for a couple hours, so I'm gonna lose you guys. You're in elementary school. That's a perfect time. Nah, we're on 3 routers still. The device I got didn't work the way that I wanted it to, but I, thanks to Greggles, found a cable that should hopefully help it work for me. And then we'll do 5 routers or 4 routers and a 5th one for Wi-Fi if we need. Time to see if I brought the bag. And I did not. Damn it. So I got no mic. Oh, wait, I got a snack. Yay. Have a quick snack. Vertical mode. Oh yeah. We're still on TikTok mode? Oh, we're good. Okay. Thanks, guys. So do I go try to spend like 2,000 yen? Like if I go buy a cable, I can get 2 hours free. I'm debating if it's worth it. Someone's peeling out here. Probably not though. I think the problem is like the cost of things at that market, at the electronics shop, are so high that it doesn't really work out. We okay now? Like it doesn't equate. Like yeah, they'll charge like 3,000 yen for a 1,000 yen cable, and then I save some money, but in the end I'm spending about the same. That's how it works, right? Pretty much at these kind of malls. Food. Not worth it, yeah. There's a book off nearby. Not that counts for validation, but there's probably a book off nearby. Well, we're out of mics. Oops. So we probably need to start heading back. I also promised not to do a super long stream today to save the gear and the energy for Sunday. So maybe it's better if we just go. Maybe that's better. What time is it? 2:30? Yeah, let's do that. Let's head back to the studio. Sorry, guys. I'll come back here again and we'll do more stuff, but I should probably not do like a crazy long 8-10 hour stream today when there's still so much prep to do. I got a snack. I'm happy. Also, the parking gets expensive the longer I'm here, so it's already probably like 2,000 yen. It adds up. Next time I come for a long time, I'm going to find some outdoor parking, but it was Typhoon Day, so I wanted to not do that. Okay. Unfortunately, the audio is on the camera, so hopefully you guys can hear me while we're driving. Okay. We can probably find, someone mentioned they wanted to see a hard off or something, so I can find something along the way. There was a hard off actually on the road going to, if we take the same way back, which I can do. Alright, so those watching on YouTube, I'm sorry, the audio will only come through for Twitch, but I will still get your messages. Do not worry. Change focus mode. It's not actually raining much, so I'll change it if it needs. Good call. Thank you for reminding me. Just in case. And I'm so excited for the trip. I keep saying that, but I always get amped for the once a year big trips. Okay. Let's do it. And this parking lot's always so noisy.
In playing right now as I watch you.
Oh my god,
Hamas
it's
said,
doing
of
this
course,
thing
buddy,
again.
I was trying to learn
Okay.
something new and A is sucking at it, haha.
Okay, so that's like from Kerm's raid, right? It's so... I hate this app so much.
Text-to-speech enabled. Extrafy said, the rain. Extrafy
Yep.
said, chili.
Yeah, there we go.
Disabled.
Yeah. You have to restart it like 3 times and then it finally catches up on the
Text-to-speech
conversation.
enabled.
Are we caught up? I think.
Intense_7 said, which app is that? The TTS one.
I forget. I'll check later. It's crap though. It just like it always reads from like way back in the conversation. Is this exit? Oh yeah, we can take this. Udo, I should have gone the other way. It's fine. I think this will work. Give me a second. How bad is the damage? Oh, 1,200. Okay, a little less than I expected. Definitely not worth having to have gone and spent like thousands of yen to get it to be a little cheaper. Thank you. Can you guys hear me okay? Without the mic, I'm a little bit stressed, but hopefully you can hear me all right. That's a bit annoying. I honestly didn't think I'd need the other mic
Typhoon
today.
1999 said, audio sounds good. Intense_7 said, imagine explaining this 150 years ago. Yes, I get charged money for the privilege of being able to go to a big building in order to spend money. Heal_I_unicorn said, yes, we can hear you okay.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys. Alright, we might need single focus mode after all. It's more rainy than I expected. There we go. Let me know if it's focused on the buildings and cars. Hopefully it's alright. There we go. There's a lot of stuff I think about Imagine explaining. I was just watching this video on YouTube about how we are not allowing ourselves to be...
The Netherlands God just resubbed for 16 months.
Hey, Phil! Phil, thank you so much for Tier 3, 16 months. Man, you legend. I appreciate you so much. Hope you're doing well. We've been walking around in the crazy typhoon. Now we're heading back like in some direction toward home.
Intense_7 said, Tier 3 beast.
A beast. Phil and a few others really like the only reason we're still in Partner
Travel_99
Plus.
said, Malevolent God saying hi with the big T3
Yeah, I appreciate that so much. We were able to make Partner Plus last month, so that's amazing. We've had it for 4 months, I think. That's great. Hope you're doing well, man. We're down a mic, so I have to just talk loud until, well, pretty much until I thought this would last long enough. Totally forgot that it's like this in the beginning. Whoa, that guy's got lots of bags. Jeez. Do you think he's homeless, or he just has a lot of plastic bags? He didn't look homeless at all. Looked like a really young dude too, like clean shaven. I'm very curious what this guy's deal is now. Oh. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something about something before that. Oh yeah, I was watching this YouTube video. The guy was talking about how, like, when we...
Malevolent God said, I ain't one of the reasons you're in plus. It's you, ya dummy lol. I'm okay though, man. Hope stream has been going well.
It's been good. Had a little bit of a hang up with some testing of new gear, so we're back on the old setup for now. But we were able to test it, and it's good, and made some more forward progress on the Hokkaido goal, which is great. And been doing a lot of prep. So I booked both ferry rides to and from Hokkaido. I can always adjust the coming back one to another time, but I wanted to at least book one before they filled up for any reason. Zev's coming out for 2 nights, or for a couple nights, I think, but for 2 of those nights I got a hotel room in Sapporo, which I may change if I find something cheaper, or may cancel if I'm, depending on how this trip goes. But
hi everyone, what have we been up to?
we were walking around in a Typhoon at like this new city area. I mean, it's not new, but it's like a newer development area, so it had overhangs pretty much over a lot of the corporate buildings and residential, hospital, hotels. So I was just walking along, enjoying the heavy rain. It was actually really nice. I loved it. And then we were at an electronics store, and then my mic died, so I decided to head back. It was actually good timing because Shoko had warned me not to do a long stream today, is to conserve my energy for this big trip and to prep more. And I said, yeah, and I probably would have just kept hanging out if something didn't happen. And then it'd be an 8 or 10 hour stream. So I wanted to keep it to something shorter today, maybe 6 or 7. And I think that's more, will allow me to get more stuff done. But anyways, yeah, lots of prep, lots of stuff. Getting very excited. I mapped out all the hard offs on the map, like, so I know where they are.
I'm surprised you're actually taking a rest today.
I'm not taking a rest. It's stream and then back to prep. I got Shoko to start watching. She was watching Andor season 2 when I was finishing it, like over my shoulder, and she said this show looks really good. And I said Andor's great. I think you should watch it. So we've been watching an episode a night. So that's like my break. I'm usually working on stuff, and then we'll have dinner together, and then we'll watch an episode of Andor. And she's really liking it a lot. So I'm excited for her to see season 2.
Look, Hubei said, what's Andor? Fangchunshi 1999 said, rest is a relative term for Luke. Intense_7 said, it's a Star Wars.
It's a Star Wars. Which isn't usually her thing, but Andor is such a good show that it makes sense. She would enjoy it. It's like space Game of Thrones. So she's enjoying it. Yeah, I know, so back to the YouTube thing I was saying, though. I watched this YouTube video, and the guy was talking about how boredom and having time that your mind sort of isn't distracted is kind of necessary for human beings, and we're not really letting us have that anymore.
I watched the animated series Star Wars The Clone Wars. I'm at S3 at the moment.
Oh yeah, I watched all that before Ahsoka came out, the TV show, and so that was great. I watched all of Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff. That was nice. I'd only seen an episode here or there, back in the day, so watching it all through was good. Yeah, so the idea is we stare at our smartphones, computers. I shouldn't be saying this as a streamer, because I want you guys to watch, right? But we often spend a lot of time distracting our brain, and we don't ever get to let it relax and think about stuff, really. So apparently this is causing more anxiety and depression, and is more likely to lead to stress. Even though it's nice to doom scroll.
Yes. True.
It's nice to doom scroll. I love doom scrolling, and I always like to be on my phone when I have a chance. And I'm on Discord, and I'm on socials, and I'm on
Intense_7 said,
stuff.
If you're on Windows, Alt F4 is the secret shortcut to touch grass.
What about Mac? What are you doing on Mac? Hit it with a hammer. So I was wondering if I just need, after this trip or sometime during the trip, maybe I just need
Turtle
a...
Cows said, yeah, the only time people are thinking are in the shower or when they're trying to think.
And I've actually brought my phone in the shower and been watching like YouTube videos and stuff. I don't usually do that, but I've done it before. When I was watching Twitch. So, yeah, we need more time to unwind. I bring my phone into the bath.
Turtle Cows said, I mean when they're trying to sleep.
Trying to sleep, yeah. I kind of figured. So the weather's kind of cleared up. Look at this. It's not too bad. It's a little rainy, but not terrible.
Intense_7 said, that's like some kind of evolution of a Furo-san.
It is 100%. Are these watermarks in the car? No, dude. There's watermarks on my windshield. We just got it washed, and they're not gone. It's so strange. I'll have to figure that out. I haven't seen that yet, but yeah. No problem. He probably sat there for a while. No one's letting him in. That sucks. Yeah, so I'm wondering. For me, hot springs are the best place to do that because in a bath I can still bring my phone and watch stuff, right? But in a hot spring, you're fully nude. You can't bring anything with you, right? So hot springs are where I actually got inspired for a lot of ideas. When I used to work in the kindergarten and I was trying to think of like a good song for a performance for the kids or like a good theme for a Christmas play, you know, stuff like that. Or when I was trying to come up with ideas for marketing even. Some of my best ideas came in the hot spring. I'm relaxed. I got nothing distracting me. They do sometimes have TVs at the outside bath playing, you know, baseball or news or things. So I try to stay away from those and just use that time to be original, I guess. A lot of good ideas going to be there. But that's like the only time in my life where I don't have some kind of screen in front of my face. I mean, if you think about your life, how often do you actually not have screen time? It's pretty rare, you know. That's why I thought it was kind of cool that Ian, he leaves his. I don't know if he always does this or he still does this, but he was saying that.
Langstrand said, one of the few times is when I go running.
Yeah, exercise. I usually bring my phone and I'm listening to music or podcasts or something.
Said,
so
I only go twice a week these days though.
Yeah. So it's not really enough time to disconnect from a screen. But Ian was saying that he leaves his phone in the studio and then he just goes home and he just leaves it there to reduce the screen time. And whether he does that now or not, I don't know, but I like that idea.
Langstrand said, oh, I don't do that. I've always had a policy not to take a phone with me when running.
That's good.
Fangchunshi 1999 said, but without my phone, voice in my will be too loud.
Well, that's what this guy was saying.
Don't really feel the need for it, TBH.
That's what this guy was saying, is that when you don't have a distraction, that's when you can be creative and stuff, but it's also when your mind goes directions where you have to think about real stuff. Whoa, bro, what are you doing, man? Nah, the crazy guy. Did you see him? He just started like going through the intersection. He gave me a mean look too. It's like, well, no, it's not your turn. Not your turn, buddy. I honestly thought he was just gonna go anyways. I was prepped. Did you see me kind of slow down a little bit? I had this feeling he might just do it. But yeah, I don't get this so much anymore, but I used to have a lot of anxiety about decisions I made.
T38_KR0 Nick said, I turn now, good luck everybody.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change 5 lanes without signaling. Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Langstrand said, I also rarely use my phone when I'm walking outside grocery shopping.
I mean, all that's pretty smart. I'm always on my phone.
Intense_7 said, you also need some downtime to absorb information.
Yeah, I've been really liking the walks with Shoko and the dogs lately. We've been doing these like 30-minute walks at night. And they're great because we just talk. We don't have any TV, we don't have any phones, we're just talking. I love that. Yeah, you know, when I started, when I was streaming on Reddit, the Discord was like super active.
Langstrand said, yeah, it's nice.
And so I'd always be on my phone responding to things and reacting to things and chatting.
Langstrand said, I wish I had someone to go on walks with. Intense_7 said, and the topic of conversation is, oh god, I can't wait to get back home and look at my phone.
Yeah, I know. One of the reasons I wanted a dog in the first place was to go for walks. I felt like it gave me some reason to get out, to go to parks with the dog, or dogs, you know, to do something. Because otherwise I'm too easily, you know, able to just stay home.
Also, I think I saw the same YouTube video, haha.
Yeah, I think you probably did. I saw it like a day or two ago.
It was that professor from Harvard, right?
Yeah, it was. That's so funny. No, it just got me thinking because I've been thinking about that for a long time. And then I mentioned something about that, and then that video popped up. So I was like, oh. Yeah. I forget, he was saying like when you don't have a distraction, your brain goes into a different type of mode. And we need that, and people just don't have it so much anymore. Primarily due to smartphones and the ease of access of information and content. Yeah, it's so funny you saw that too. That kind of stuff's really interesting to me because like we don't really know.
T3H_KR0 Nick said, have you ever been to Onomichi, Mr. Streamer?
Onomichi? Yes. I streamed there. I made a video about a trip to Kyushu that has a little bit of it.
If only there was such a thing as self-discipline.
Oh god, that's a tough one, self-discipline for me. The only reason we're heading away from the mall now is because my bike died. Otherwise, I would have been out for longer. So, I think my gear's actually trying to prevent me from burning out before the trip, you know? Yeah, Onomichi's great. I went there, so I did a little bit of filming for the YouTube video, and I compared it with scenes from the Yakuza game, and then I did a YouTube live out there as well, which was pretty fun. I think the YouTube live is linked within the video on my main page for Kyushu. It included Onomichi. Great place. I was surprised how well the game captured it. I forget which Yakuza game it was. I think 5. Was it 5 or 6? That had Onomichi in it. 6 maybe. I can't remember. Whichever one had Takeshi in it. The rain's picking up again.
T3H_KR0 Nick said, oh, I didn't realize that was you who did the comparison to Yakuza 6.
I'm sure someone else did too. It was part of a bigger video where I spent 2 weeks in my van going to Kyushu, and then I had played the game somewhat recently, and I decided to make a pit stop there purely to see the city from the game, and was surprised how much it looks like the same place in real life. They did a really good job of it. Just like every other place in the Yakuza games, they compressed it. But it's still, the overhang, the shrine, the ropeway. That scared the crap out of me.
Staranaja13 has gifted a sub to Professor Gabriel X.
Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. Oh, banana. That was great.
Starinaja13 said, lol, sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about. That was great. That was fantastic.
Starinaja13 said, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart.
Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Didn't know you were still up.
up and about. I feel like we got this piano lounge music playing. It's really relaxing. What a vibe. The rain, the lounge music. I got one of my favorite teas right here next to me too.
T3H_KR0 Nick said, just how hilly is it? I struggle with walking somewhat, but I'm thinking of spending a few days there after Hiroshima.
So, the main city area and the arcade walkway with the shopping district and all that is pretty flat. And then you can take a rope, you can take like a little cable car up to the top of the mountain and get a great view of the city. So then you don't have to worry about it. You can walk up the mountain, the little hill, or you can walk down.
Had an emotionally charged talk with him today, so needed to process, journal, so I was back and forth.
I got you, no worries. Were you there for the squirting clam, or you just missed that? Because that would be I was a little bit wondering where you were during that. That you might enjoy that section of the stream today. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in.
No, I need to see that.
There was a Gashapon of a little squirt of a clam that you can squeeze and squirts.
Clip. Tell me someone clipped it.
I don't think anyone did. There might be a marker. I'm gonna go through and get some clips before the trip. I have to do that either tonight or tomorrow, so I'll try to find that one specifically from today because that was great. Luna was hilarious during that too. There were some pretty good comments that just made the moment even better.
Starry Najar 13 said, haha, thank you.
Sure thing. So back to Onomichi, I would say it's really there's a few areas you can walk up hills. Like I went sort of down some roads.
Said, hello all.
Hey Taz, how you doing? I went down some country, like the neighborhood roads, to get a view of the city and stuff. That was a bit hilly, but the main area to see all the stuff from the games, pretty much that's all flat. The one thing I could say is if you take the ropeway, the cable car, like up to the mountain for the view, if you don't want to walk a lot, you can skip it, but it's really worth walking down. It's just full of little shrines, temples, cool buildings. I was gonna skip it. This is when I first got to know Ninja Monkey. He came into my stream and he said, hey, you're gonna want to skip the cable car down and walk the hill. And I said, I don't want to walk, man, I'm tired. He said, no, just do it, you'll thank me later. So I did it, and it was gorgeous, and I'm so glad I did it. So even if you're not a big fan of walking a lot on hills, maybe take the cable car up and walk down. It's such a view, it's such a lot of cool stuff to see, and then you're walking down at least, so it's not as tough. That would be my suggestion, but you can do the cable car both ways. You can't avoid walking a lot, since there's plenty to see in a small area. I don't know if I put the name of the ramen shop in my video, but thank you for the follow. There's a ramen shop that has the ramen was fantastic. He recommended that as well. And I ate it in the video, but I actually don't remember if I put the name of the shop. I do not. But Onomichi Ramen's nice. They have their own type of ramen. I would recommend going there, especially if you played the game. I was planning originally to go back there and film more and have it be its own separate video.
321 said, hello new Typhoon enjoyer and chatters.
Hey Michael, how you doing? Yeah, the Typhoon's a bit weak at the moment, but we had some good rainfall today. Pretty solid stuff. Is this not the right way? I know this goes back home, but I'm not sure if this is. I think this is right. This is right. Maybe. There's a. I think there was a hard off on the way, but I don't remember if this is one we went to recently or not. I'll have to check. Yeah, man. See all these houses on the left. When I lived in this neighborhood, I don't think any of this stuff was here, except this weird triangle building over here. The weather's been interesting. I kind of feel like
all the rain is getting out now so that the trip can be fairly clear skies, nice. It always sucks when I want to fly my drone in a city and it rains. I can't do anything about it. I'm sure there probably exists some drones that can handle the rain. Mine can't. Mine will be just instantly destroyed. When somebody sneezes, my drone says wind warning, return to base, ? So I have to be real careful when I fly it. I remember my first one, or my second drone maybe.
Intense_7 said, which way did the Typhoon head once it hit the coast? Northeast or southwest?
I don't know. But also, like, keeping in mind that I'm leaving Sunday, so I do have. There should be enough time that it passes. I think. Last time I checked the weather, it looked like it was fine. Let's see. Hakodate actually might be rainy on Sunday. That sucks. But then after that, it's like. Oh, well, I'm not going to be in Hakodate on Sunday. I'm going to be in Aomori. But it's probably similar weather.
Intense_7 said, you need to be bored. Here's why. Guess what just showed up on YouTube?
Wait, did you get it? Did it pop up on your YouTube?
T3H_KR0Nick just returned for 6 months. Thanks so much for the honor, Mikey info.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm always happy to give you guys info, regardless of the subs, but it goes a long way for me.
Said, good morning.
And I always appreciate it. I put everything back into the streams so I can give you guys more content. 2 weeks of Hokkaido is going to require a lot of energy, time, and money, so thank you very, very much. That's awesome. Yeah, Kyushu, I remember being, Kyushu, like a lot of places in Kyushu were kind of cheap. I don't know if Hokkaido's like that. Like, I remember being in Nagasaki and food and drinks were pretty cheap. And then somebody was telling me that that's just kind of how it is down there. But I don't know if Hokkaido's like that. I do know sushi should be amazingly fresh and really cheap, or cheaper than Tokyo anyways. But yeah, Onomichi, I definitely recommend it. I wanted to go back, but unfortunately I ran out of time.
Said, 2 weeks is a lot. You're gonna take a day or two just for yourself as downtime.
Well, sort of intense. So Zev's flying up for a couple days, so he's gonna come visit, and then I want to do one stream with him where we just go around and explore, and it'd be nice, dual stream, having him on stream. And then after that, or before that, one of the other days, I want to just hang out with him, like go check out some bars and shops.
And said, yes, let's go.
Yeah, what's up, Cookie? How you doing, buddy? So I'll have so I booked a hotel for 2 days. It's about halfway through my trip. It'll allow me to recharge all my gear and recharge myself. Hopefully do some laundry while I'm doing that. Or find somewhere with laundry around there. We went to this one very recently, I think. Yeah, we did. Okay, so we can skip it today. That's okay. We went there pretty recently, that hard off. And then Shoko was encouraging me not to stream every single day, to also make sure to take some time off. But I probably won't take a lot of time off. I may take one day where I want to drive through the countryside and send the drone out and film a bunch where I think the reception might not be good.
I'm finally ending some stream drama, but glad to end toxicity on stream. Sorry for the negativity. Excited for your trip.
That is not negativity, man. That's stuff going on in your life. I'm sorry to hear it. If you ever want to chat about it, just someone, you can leave names out if you don't want any drama or whatever, but if you just want to chat about it, like, I've been through it, I understand. Like 2 years ago, I had some major drama, and it was really, it ended up leading to a lot of good stuff, but at the time it really sucked. It's that whole, it's gotta, the storm has gotta go crazy before it clears the skies and all that. And that's pretty much what I went through.
Intense_7 said, no ignore Luke, we want full details, tell us who to hate, we got your back bro.
Yeah, no, it happens though. That's like my main point. It happens and it sucks.
Starina Jar 13 said, lololol. Gregor Swan said, pitchfork remote.
Yeah, pretty much. This place is called Sass. I like it. Sass. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna
said,
drop off at
yeah
Sass.
dude, I hate it. I am ready to just say thing as it is and completely cut those people. Had to ban 6 people just now cause they are so toxic.
Yeah, I had to, at that time I had to ban a couple as well, and then I've had to since either ban or just, I unfollowed quite a few people in the last 2 years.
Starina Jar 13 said, hugs cookie base.
Because I'm the kind of person, like, if somebody I feel is toxic or negative, I don't want to see their posts on Instagram or see them going live on like Twitch or things. I just don't want to. Seeing it will just bring negativity to my brain, and I'm a simple man. I don't see it, I don't feel it, like, so I found that unfollowing and making sure to just stay away from all those kind of people had made my life so much better. Because every time I'd see them go live, I'd get this, like, it's just like this tinge of negativity in my brain, like, ugh, this person, like, are they gonna just do more degenerate stuff again? Are they gonna cause more trouble that I'll probably have to pay for because I also stream in Japan, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, sometimes it's nice just to clean slate it. It sucks because I'm not the kind of person who likes to do that, but sometimes you just need to. So every once in a while, don't take it personally if anyone here I unfollow you or anything.
Cookie Base said, thanks dude, and yeah, I feel the same. Nomadic Gaijin. The guy causing issue came into my stream and was whining about my donations. Toxic AF, and was not happy I was doing good. I had rumors, but this just proved their point.
Yeah, no, that reminds me of my Reddit days, like my Reddit stream days. Because I would stream and I'd get like thousands of viewers, and this other guy would stream and he'd only get like 20, and he would bitch about like why does Nomadic get viewers and I don't? What is he like? His content's so boring and he sucks, and his wife just does everything and he just gets to stream. I guess if I had more time to stream, I'd be more famous too. He would just like bitch about it on his streams. Like 90% of his streams was complaining about me, and I was kind of like, well, if you actually made content and didn't just bitch the whole time, you probably would have more viewers. That jealousy thing, it's easy to approach.
That is insane.
Yeah, no, it's insane. Because for a while, I would watch, like, if I saw him live when I was at home, I would just put it on in the background, and I was surprised at how much hate there was for me. And the same dude would message me and be like,
Starina Jar 13 said, LMAO, very true.
Yeah, he would message me and be like, I'm just kidding, bro. It's just a joke. It's, like, yeah, I'm actually giving you more attention so you get more views. Like, don't worry about it, man. And I was just like, whatever, dude. Can you just leave me out of this?
No one ever complained their way to the top.
Nah, man.
2020 said, hi, Nomadic Gaijin, how are you?
That's very true. Hey, Camille, how you doing? But, like,
Oracleus said, that's the cringe of that guy.
Oh, yeah. He was a very cringe dude.
Starina Jar 13 said, OMG, he Camelum 2020. Kooky Bates said, ah yes, preach. The other guy is asking why he's not doing good. All he does is over-sexualize calls. H is literally an 80 to 90s late night hotline. It's nasty and is not helping anyone. But this guy also does the same passive-aggressive stuff too. Thank you, Nomadic Gaijin. Makes me feel better man. Camelum 2020 said, hello Intense 7. Saranaja 13 has gifted a sub to Camelum 2020.
Hey, thank you so much, Star. Appreciate that. Awesome. There we go.
Duck, duck,
Red
duck. You
Swan
got
said,
sniper chat.
WTFFFFF.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cookie. And I'm glad that like at least talking about it helps. You know, it's
Camelum 2020 said, Hi Starinajar 13, how are you? It's good to see you.
when I see a streamer doing better than I am in a similar category, I just try to like, you know, appreciate, be happy for them. And a lot of them have been very supportive of me as well, and I really appreciate it. I'm more likely to look at a channel that's smaller and be like,
Mr. Tinfoil
why
said,
don't
"Good
they have
afternoon.
more?
Hope
Like,
you're doing good today.
hey, Mr. Tinfoil, what's up? I tend to look at smaller streamers and be like, man, they deserve so many more viewers.
Langstrand said, Camelum 2020.
I think that's a much more positive outlook. Yeah, I don't know. Social media and content creation can be very toxic. It can also be very positive and awesome. So it's just about finding that right balance. And when you have someone toxic, it's better just to end it. When I was younger, I would try to, even 2 years ago.
2020 said, Starinajar 13, thank you so very much.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really appreciate the sub.
I appreciate that too. Thank you. Even 2 years ago, I tried to help said toxic individuals, you know, like try to help them.
Kooky Bates said, yeah, he is in the same category as me and literally only comes in to check on how well I am doing and who supports. It's so dumb. Doesn't message me for months, then DMs me and says, why you accepting donos from XYZ? I can't reject bits. If someone donates, it's cause they want to. Thanks to everyone.
Wow,
Sorry
dude,
for
that's
all
so
this.
terrible.
Love
Yeah.
the community here. Legit, I always love this community here.
Yeah, me too, man. It's
Starinajar
really good
13
people
said,
here.
Camelum 2020.
Dude, that's so. But you know what? That's the thing is like, the barrier to being a streamer is you need a camera
Mr. Tinfoil said,
and a
"Going
computer.
through that too. Have a lifelong friend that's become a toxic situation. Tough when you have long-term bonds.
It is true. It is
Red
tough.
Swan said,
Yeah.
truly unhinged.
The thing is, like, the barrier to be a streamer is very low. Anybody can do it.
Intense_7 said, how dare you accept money, dear Lord, the audacity of those actions.
It's like it's a form of sabotage too. I've had it
Cameron
happen.
2020 said, Starinajar 13, I'm fine. Thank you so much.
But you know, like I said, the bar to enter is low, but like there's no requirement of maturity level or actively using your brain or not being a petty
Wiki81
bitch.
said, small streamers seem to be more interesting and no big companies telling them what to say. Being too commercial makes them boring.
I mean, there's some big streamers that are still plenty entertaining and that have more say over the content that they create. So it could go either way. But when I look for new content, I typically look for smaller
2020
streamers.
said, hello Langstrand. Kooky Bates said, sorry to hear Tat, I can totally handle online toxicity but IRL is really sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry man, it's pretty much immature galore online but IRL is not acceptable.
Yeah, when it comes to friends, it sucks too if you have like a
Langstrand
longtime
said,
friend.
They want us to use the exclamation mark so we don't hog TTS haha.
That's okay, yeah. Basically, if you're talking to each other, sometimes it helps. It depends on the rate of conversation, but it's fine right now, I think. Yeah, I need to stop at Read 7-Eleven. Overall, I think, yeah, in real life, it has to be dealt with very quickly. When I was younger, I would think like, yeah, so-and-so can be toxic sometimes, but they also have a good side. I always try to see the best in people. And this happened 2 years ago to me too. It's like, oh, they can be toxic, but they also can be
Didn't
good.
know that, and I've been here for a bit lol. Regal Swan said, this TTS app cannot ignore symbols.
Yeah, my other app ignores ats, so it's easier. But when I'm dual streaming, I have both going, so I have a different app going, so it's a little bit more complicated. Definitely apologize for that. Oh, let's let this guy go. Yeah, no problem. Got you, buddy. Yeah, I always try to think like, yeah, sometimes this person can be toxic, but sometimes they can be good. Maybe I should just, tolerate the bad. But I don't know if it's an age or an experience thing, but I'm 43 years old. I accept no toxicity. Even if this person has good and bad sides, I mean, everyone's got good and bad times, but if they're toxic, If there's a toxic element to your friendship, I'm done. It's, you know, I just don't have the patience or the tolerance for it. I see what it does, and
Camelum 2020
Yeah.
said, Travel 990, I'm sorry. I've seen people do that, but had no idea why. I
Yeah.
will try to remember Grimace, I apologize.
no, don't worry at all. You don't need to feel bad.
Intense_7 said, ain't nobody got time for that.
The mods will just periodically remind people that they can use an exclamation point, and that makes it better. When you're talking directly to someone, that doesn't need to be read out loud. But you never need to feel guilty. I want you guys to chat. But like, let's say you're just like asking someone how their day is, and you don't need it to be read. Then it's a good time to use exclamation point. The confusing thing is that one of my TTSs will automatically mute ads and the other one doesn't. And I have to use the other one when I'm dual streaming. So I'll find a solution for that at some point. I just haven't had time. Add it to the massive list of stuff to do. You know? All good.
Kooky Bates said, what kills me is this guy and his group of friends are all older than me and in their late 30s and 40s. Why am I being the adult here for people older than me?
Cookie, age does not signify maturity in any way. And that's I've learned that a lot over time, because I've met,
Dark 13 said, yay, age doesn't mean much for maturity, lol.
especially in content creation. Like some of the nicest, humblest.
Intense_7 said, oh dude, age is no indication of
Nah.
maturity. Take this nomadic Gaijin guy for instance.
Yeah, I'm a good example, actually.
Starina Jar 13 said, lol.
But some of the most like down to earth, grounded, humble, like very chill content creators I've met, massive streamers or YouTubers, are quite young.
3 weeks.
And then I've met people older than me in the industry that are just absolute idiots. So you never know.
One said,
Yeah.
just wait until you become your parents' parents.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry I had to go through that, but we do. It happens. But the fact that you weed out toxicity from your community is exactly why you have a good community. I think that's why we have a really good community here too. It's because I just don't tolerate that. Like, I can take making jokes at me and stuff, but if people are just absolutely rude to each other, I don't like that. It's like, let's have a space that's safe and comfortable for people to
Kooky
chill
Bates
and
said,
enjoy, you know?
yeah, I tried to avoid it, but I'm happy to finally read them out, yeah.
Yeah. You never want to do it. I know the feeling, man. I hate it. Especially someone, if you've known them for some time as well, but it just needs to happen sometimes. Especially like people like you and me who are full-time. And it's really important that for the community. I had to do this recently as well, where somebody was making others feel unsafe, uncomfortable, and sometimes you just have to be like, well, then I'm sorry, but you're just not welcome here. If you make people feel that way with your actions and your words, then you're just not welcome. And then, that has happened. I like to be welcoming to all, but
Kooky Bates said,
you can't.
I know this guy for 3 years, got him partnered only for him to completely stop collabing with me, then create his own clique which only talks bad about other people.
Yep, I did the same thing, man. With my YouTube, I had this very similar thing where there were some people that really wanted to collab with me and introduce themselves to my channel and my stuff when I was doing really well with Reddit and YouTube at the time, and then the minute they passed me, they just stopped contacting me altogether.
Said, that's terrible.
Yeah. It happens in the content creation world. There's a lot of like use and ditch stuff. A lot of my bigger creator friends have been through it so much that it's not jaded them, but it's made them more wary. So anytime I collab, especially with a bigger creator, I always tell them, like, I'm happy to meet offline. If you want to just hang out offline, if you want it to be on your stream, on my stream, on neither stream. Because the primary thing is I want to get to know people. I don't want to just use them. And I don't like being used either. So I prefer a situation where the options are on the table and people know that I genuinely want to meet them and hang out. I don't need something from
Cookie
them.
Bates said, yeah, but the people that got me where I am at, still close with and connect with.
Oh yeah.
I am so thankful for them.
Of course.
Don't know why people have to be butts.
Because the easiest thing to do is be a butt. Being a butt's easy. Being a mature, like legitimate adult and handle things like a good person is not the easy way necessarily, you know. It's the most makes sense way for me, I feel, but it's not normal, and a lot of people will take the immature route. Jealousy is a real thing too. Hey guys, so I have to hold on. Hello friends. I'm gonna head to the studio, so I need
Cookie
to
Bates said, true. Ha ha, harder to be a good adult than be a butt. That's why we got scammers. Ha ha.
That's very true. They keep you employed, my friends, so you should appreciate them sometimes, right? All right, so for YouTube side, I'm gonna go completely to Twitch. We're gonna go to the studio. I don't usually do YouTube in the studio unless we have a special Q&A or AMA or things like that, but typically keep the YouTube stuff to travel. So it's been really good having both
Cookie
today.
Bates said, ha ha, I do want to be unemployed. I always said ha ha, but yes, ha ha, I feel ya.
So I'll see YouTube later. I'll see the rest of you guys in the studio. Let me wrap this up. I'll be doing tons of YouTube and Twitch lives during the Hokkaido trip starting Sunday in 2 days.